Hello, my little crafty monsters. How is everybody doing today? I hope everybody is fabulous. So, in today's fabulous tutorial, we are going to be making this amazing, magical card. It's a magical raining card. Yeah, y'all heard it. It's a magical raining card. Like, it actually looks like it's raining. Do you guys want to see it? You want to see it? So this is it. And it would actually rain. How cute is this, right? So it just looks like it's raining. We could do this all day long. Anywho, this card is like super easy. It's a dimensional one, obviously, because it needs dimensions in order for it to do the whole little raining mechanism. But how cute is this? Let's freeze it. How cute. All right, so anyway, as I was saying before y'all rudely interrupted me, this card is super easy. It's a dimensional card. It's super easy to make. It's a little time consuming because you have to put the little beads into the little strands, the little fish wire. Now, I put 10 on each one of these. On each one of these, there's 10 little beads. And the reason why Jesse thought of this was because I felt that the more beads there is, the more weight it would have. And so it would definitely push them to go up and down a lot easier. Not only that, but I wanted it to look cute. So I thought a lot of the little beads would look cute. Anywho. So this is the little bad boy we're going to be making. Of course, this is not my idea. Like I said, I saw it on Pinterest. What are you trying to say, Jesse? I have no idea, Boo. Do not listen to him. He is whack. So anyway, this is the card we're going to be making. And I know you guys want to get down and dirty, so let's get down and dirty with the crafting, and I will see you in a bit. Hola, my little crafty monsters. So in this tutorial, we're making this little magic raining card, and these are the stamps by Lawn Fawn that we will be using, as well as the little puffy cloud border from Lawn Fawn as well. We're going to get some mixed media, and we're going to go ahead and stamp our little elephant because that's going to be the main character. I want to do the little tiny elephant and cute little umbrella, and so we're gonna go ahead and stamp these two little bad boys right here. And so we're gonna color these little guys with the little Tombow watercolor markers, because that's my go-to watercolor markers for most of all my little projects. So go ahead and stamp whatever little character or image or whatever it is that you guys want to use. I was even thinking of using like a regular, just a tree with like no leaves on it, just a tree and some little grass and then the sky and just some clouds and make it look like it's raining. I thought it would be really cute. Maybe put a little park bench and next to the tree. That would be a really cute little hello to whoever you wanted to send it to. Anywho, so basically right here, we're going to go ahead and cut our little, this is what we're going to use to make the cloud. Sorry, I don't know why I'm getting so tongue twisted. That little cardstock that we just cut right now, we went ahead and cut that to 2 inches by 4 1/4, basically, because we wanted it to go all the way from end to end on the card mat. And then I just wanted it to be, pretty thick. And we did the same thing with the green strip of cardstock. We went ahead and cut that down to basically like about 2.5 by 4 1/4, because That's going to be the bottom part. So anyway, we're going to get some distress ink and we're going to go ahead and just make this a little bit darker because this is the darkest green that I had. So I needed to darken it up a little bit. And so we're going to go ahead and just use our distress inks for that. I'm not really going to get too crazy, just so it looks like a little shadow. We're going to go ahead and cut that. I don't have a die that's going to cut a mountain, so we're going to go ahead and improvise and use my little Scotch tape here. We're going to go ahead and just trace it, and then I'm going to use that to cut. And there's my little hill. Because you don't need a die, you don't need all these special little tools. Whatever it is that you have on hand, guys, you guys could basically use it and create something. As far as the clouds, you could draw the clouds out as well. But in this case, we didn't really want to draw out the clouds. We're going to cut those with the Lawn Fawn dies. And this is the card mat that's going to be in the back. So I wanted it to kind of look almost like a little bit of a sky. We're going to go ahead and hit this with the Distress ink. And I'm just going to go ahead and do some highs and some lows, just really throwing on the ink on here, because what we're going to do is we're going to splatter water all over the card, and then we dry that up and get that little effect. And so it gives it a little texture to the paint, which is what these inks are made to do, which I love. So right here, we're going to go ahead and just cut our little puffy clouds. And so these are those puffy cloud borders that we have from Lawn Fawn. And we're going to go ahead and just see how thick of the little clouds we want. Whatever size clouds you want, honestly. I really think that it has to be kind of thick just to hide that, the Scotch tape, the double-sided tape. But so right here, we're going to go ahead and just color our little guys. We're not going to get too crazy as far as picking up the paint with a colorless blender. We're just gonna go ahead and slap on the color. And I wanted my little elephant to be a little bit more darker than light, so that's how we're gonna color this little bad boy. And so I really think he's so cute the way he came out. And so I picked the little elephant because I love elephants. I think elephants are a really amazing creature. They're super intelligent, and there's just so many things about an elephant. And so this little elephant holding the little umbrella is amazing. Also too, because the reason why I wanted to make this card is because here in California we've been having a lot of rain. It's been raining nonstop. We've been crazy over here, so I just felt the best thing to do is make a card that rains. So right here, I'm just going to run this through my little machine and cut these little bad boys out, because these are going to be the little bad center. The little bad boys are going to be the center of attention right here. They're going to be in the middle of our little card. And so now we're just going to go ahead and just put the two mats together. And then we will have to build our little rain scenery. And so you're going to see how easy this is going to go. Seriously, guys. Seriously. You're going to be, whoa. So right here, this is where I'm adding the water. And then I'm just going to go ahead and dry that with my towel. And it just gives these little textures. I mean, I don't know. You can't really pick it up too much on the camera, but if you guys have ever messed around with these inks, you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. So right here, just get your Scotch tape, and I doubled it up just so it could be super thick. So that's basically what you're seeing. I'm doing it at the whole entire length of the card, and this is going to be that little gap that's going to allow the beads to slide up and down really smoothly. And then so I'm going to use my ruler, and I'm going to go ahead and mark every 1/4 of an inch. Well, every 1/4 of an inch. And then we're going to go ahead and lay that out. That's how many rows, excuse me, that's how many rows of beads we're going to be using. And right here, I'm just going to go ahead and attach all these onto the backside of the card. And then we're going to go ahead and work our way onto making these beads. Watch, you guys will see the magic. So right here, I just want to see how the elephant's going to go, because we have to place him before we finish all of the beads, because then it's going to be hard to put him in there. So I had to put that green part on the bottom just to make sure that I am placing him at the right height. And then just go ahead and add his little umbrella. And then now we're gonna go ahead and finish, beating up, or no, not beating up. What am I talking about? He's trying to beat somebody right here. We're gonna start adding the beads onto the fish wire. Look at him. He's over here trying to beat somebody. So I'm putting 10 of these little micro beads per strand. And the reason why is because I thought that it'll just weigh them down a little bit, so they'll move up and down a little bit easier. And then once you have them there, just be really careful and put your string over and then close that so the sticky parts don't get in your way. And then right here, do the same thing. Make sure they're straight. And then in the back, I have double-sided tape, and I'm also doing the same thing just for extra secure, just to make sure that they're secure really good. That's basically what I did. So when you guys saw me mark the marks, that's where I landed each one of those little strands. Each one of those strings, the fish wire. And on the fish wire, I forgot to mention that I did purchase the one that is the thinnest. You want the thinnest wire because it's just easier to work with. And you can't use a thicker one because the micro beads require a really thin wire. So that fishing wire is perfect. Anyway, so go ahead and just pick up each one of your strands. However many little beads you want to put onto these strands, you guys could go ahead and put however many. I just put 10 of them. If you don't want to sit here and put 10 little micro beads onto one of these one of these strands, then it's okay. But for the most part, I said, hey, I thought it would look a lot cuter. And so this is just repeat. You'll notice that as you almost get halfway to this little card, you're going to become a really good expert on picking up these beads with the actual fishing wire. It's not that hard, guys. It's like I said, it's super easy, but it's time consuming. And so just go ahead and keep doing that all the way around. If you guys have ever made some jewelry, if there's some jewelry makers up in here, then you guys know that this is not really that hard. It just takes time. So I'm going to go ahead and torture you guys and make you watch me put the beads on every single strand. Anywho, like I was saying, guys, there's so many different little cards that you could make with this. You know what I was thinking as well too is that I want to make like a little ocean one where the little whale is kind of like up on the top of the water, and then I want to put some of these strands coming out from like behind the little whale to make it look like his little blowhole is throwing water up. I think that would look really cute too. And then, to give to maybe a little boy's birthday or something like that. There's so many different things that you could do with these cards. With this little technique of the little beads. Because, once I saw the pictures on how that lady was putting her card together, I was just like, oh my God, my brain started working. And I'm like, I could do so many different designs. And the first thing that popped into my head was obviously this little elephant, because I've been wanting to pull out my Lawn Fawn stamps, my oldies but goodies. And so I went ahead and pulled this one out, and then the lady I think she drew out the clouds, and then I thought, hey, I have some cloud dies that I could use. So I basically pulled those little bad boys out. But, so like I said, there's so many different designs that you could do. The next one that I will do, honestly, is going to be that tree one. I want to do like a little, like I said, a little naked tree with no leaves and a little park bench and just make a little rain scenery. I think it would look super, super cute. Now, if one of you little crafty monsters attempts to make one of these cards, you guys have to definitely show me. I want to see your creations because I think these are so cute. They're like super duper cute. I wonder if you could do like a night one and get some glow in the dark micro beads and kind of make it look like they're shooting stars. Isn't that cute? I mean, the possibilities are endless. Definitely. So I believe this is going to be our last strand, if I'm not mistaken. And then from here, it's really easy. It's like I said, guys, honestly, we have one more strand. It's really easy to put these bad boys together. It's just time consuming. This is the part where you're going to spend most of your time. Well, this and, coloring, because coloring always takes kind of time. So whatever little character you're going to use and whatever it is that you're going to put as a center of attention, you're going to have to color that little bad boy. So this is our last strand. So we're going to go ahead and secure that in the back with our double-sided tape. And then now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and stamp the little sentiment that we're going to go ahead and put in on our cloud, because I want it to be kind of a I'm thinking about you card. So we're going to stamp with hello you. And this is also a Lawn Fawn stamp. And it's just a little, I don't know, the little the little font on this is really cute. It's just very whimsical, kind of. So I thought it was perfect for a sentiment on the cloud, right? And then so right here, we're just going to go ahead and clean our stamp, put our little stamp away. And then we're going to go ahead and stamp the little sentiment inside of our card base, because every card needs a sentiment in the inside. And then I'm just going to go ahead and look for the sentiment that I want to use. And I think that I'm just going to go ahead and use a stamp set that I just got in the mail sometime last month. And I'm going to go ahead and just stamp that in the middle. I will tell you guys what it says right now as soon as I stamp it. Because I don't remember exactly what it says. I really don't remember what it says. But anyway, so just go ahead and stamp your little sentiment in the middle. And right here, just go ahead and put your finished mechanism, your raining mechanism in front of your card base. And then we're going to go ahead and pull those strips off and add our cloud. Now remember, the cloud and the little hill is the same size as your actual card base, and there you go. Welcome back, my little crafty monsters. That's how easy it was to make this little bad boy. I mean, honestly, you guys have to be honest and real, okay? It was easy to make. It really, really was. It was just a little time consuming because you had to put all the little beads on each one of these strands, and you had to perfectly place them so that they're straight going up and down and stuff like that. So I mean, other than that, it was super easy. I mean, that was a no-brainer. Seriously, it was a no-brainer. So whoever came up with it is amazing. And then I'm like, why didn't I think of that? Hello. So anywho, I hope you guys enjoyed that video as much as I enjoyed making it for you guys. Don't forget to subscribe and also hit that like button as well as that little bell. Ring my bell, boo-boos. And tell a friend and, share, because you need to share. Sharing is caring, boo-boos. And the world needs more of it. So share Jessie around. Give them to everybody. Anywho, that's it for now, my little crafty monsters. Until next time, goodbye.